One of the most rewarding experiences by far has been my trip to Senegal with the ELDM program. This is when we got to install those solar panels to power a water well pump for the farm, and they got water for the first time in months. And just seeing the farmers go around with the hose and watering their plants at the end of the day was such a rewarding experience for us.
I went on 2 study abroad experiences. I participated in a Maymester. Sometimes the engineering curriculum can be a little more strict and it's difficult to study a complete semester abroad. So I thought that the Maymester was a great option. So basically you just take your trip in May, not during the actual heart of the semester. And I took my first trip to Singapore through an engineering design program through the Honors College. Through the Shire Honors College here, and it was a really great experience. It was my first time going abroad, essentially by myself. You know, we had to get there and everything all by ourselves, and it was a great experience because I think it really opened my eyes to, you know, the cultural diversity that we have at Penn State. How, you know, I'm an American citizen and I go to school here and I really don't think anything of it, but when I went and attended classes at the National University of Singapore, I realized, you know, I was in the shoes of the students, the international students who come here and, you know how they feel and how it's just different to get used to living in a whole other country rather than trying to get used to your classes on top of that. So I think it was a good eye-opening experience for me to, you know, go and put myself in someone else's shoes.
I studied abroad in Rwanda the summer after my sophomore year of school. And this was because I was involved with a research project, undergraduate research. So our team it's an environmental engineering and kind of chemical engineering too. We work to use seeds from the Moringa oleifera tree. This tree grows all over Africa, South America, Central America, even we've gotten some to grow in like Florida and California, like in the south part. It also grows in like South Asia, Southeast Asia. And so it's found in a lot of these places are places that don't have access to clean water. A lot of developing countries where it's a lot harder to get clean water. So we found that the seed of this tree has antimicrobial protein inside of it, and essentially we're applying that to filter water, to clean bacteria, to kill E. coli, things of that nature. So we were invited. We had some contacts in Rwanda that wanted us to come and help out. So there was a wastewater treatment plant that we were helping out, and then we also got a chance to kind of do our own research there as well. So we went there. It was only for a little over a week. It was the most amazing experience I've ever had. I've never left the country before I went there. And, you know, kind of going to Africa as my first out of the country experience was definitely not what I would have expected, but it was amazing.
Something that I did outside of my comfort zone that I didn't think I was going to do was travel abroad. I didn't take a whole semester abroad, but I went to Budapest, Hungary in May after my sophomore year. And the reason I did this was because I took a class for the leadership minor where we collaborated with Corvinus University students from Budapest, Hungary on engineering projects. At the end of the semester, we went to Budapest to meet the students and collaborate on our projects and present our final projects. And for me, it was a great way to explore the world and see what else is out there. And that's something that coming into Penn State, I didn't think I would do that at all. I never thought I'd go abroad, and I'm very happy I did. It was a very rewarding experience.
I got to go on my first bridge build when I was a freshman, so the summer after my freshman year. And it was a really incredible experience because in the classroom you do a lot of math and you have all these theoretical problems that you do, but then when you're out in the field and you're applying what you learn in the classroom in a real world setting that impacts a lot of people, it's a really unique and exciting experience.